Welcome to our review of Logan Lucky. My name is Tom and this is James. We're reviewing a new Steven Soderbergh movie starring Adam Driver, Channing Tatum, and Daniel Craig.
Tom, just stop. Have a Snickers. Better?
Better.
Good. You're not you when you're hungry.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tom's Take. This is my movie channel where I review movies and I talk about whatever I want to talk about because that's what YouTube is good for. This is my friend James. He's been in a couple of videos before. We have seen, as you saw in the intro, if you could understand my bad redneck hillbilly voice, we saw Logan Lucky, which is directed by Steven Soderbergh. He did Ocean's 11, he did Ocean's 12 and 13, and it's got Adam Driver, Channing Tatum, Katie Holmes, Seth MacFarlane, and Daniel Craig. And it's about two brothers who go and pull off a heist, or, well, attempt to pull off a heist anyway, at a speedway, at NASCAR. So, I'm going to let you start. Did you like it?
I liked it.
Did you like the movie?
Oh, shush. I liked the movie a lot. It kind of made me think of a Redneck Redemption. Kind of like Shawshank Redemption, but with rednecks. It was actually quite an intelligent film, but I did feel my IQ slipping away for the first maybe 70 minutes.
Everyone talks like that, and it's cool, because like people do talk like that in that part of America, I guess. I mean, we're not from, so we don't know, but
there was definitely...
It's very stereotypical.
It is. And there's a very colourful range of characters.
Yeah. My favourite by far, I mean, I love Adam Driver in anything. Star Wars, Patterson. If you guys haven't seen Patterson, Patterson's fantastic. He's really becoming very quickly one of my favourite actors working today. And he plays Logan. Well, you got the Logan brothers, so you got Channing Tatum and Adam Driver. And Adam Driver's character's got one arm. And that makes for some really funny jokes. I think it's in the trailers too, but there's some really funny jokes with him and his arm. Can you give me back my arm, please?
The actor himself doesn't have any missing limbs, does he?
No.
So that would have been quite a good effect to pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there were quite a few good effects.
Yeah. Daniel Craig, though, unrecognisable. Just, this posh British guy plays James Bond, and now he's talking like a redneck. He's got the blonde hair. It was funny. It was really funny.
Nice visuals, good presentation. I mean, the characters had a lot of personality to them. A lot of them irritated me to no end. I was very, very annoyed coming into the middle half, not the middle half, the second half of the film, but...
Is that just because it drags a little bit?
It is on the slow side, but it is actually quite a smart film when you reach the ending. The ending itself is probably a little bit too quick. It can be a bit difficult to get your head around it. Your head around it. But I guess it makes up for the rest of the film being a bit slower paced.
Well, it's like it sort of starts off quick and then it slows down a little bit and then it speeds up at the end, kind of. Like, sort of, because I also feel like, well, when I say speed up at the end, I mean like certain story points they kind of just brush over really quickly, but the movie felt like it went on for a bit too long, if you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. But it kind of redeems itself in that way, because when you find out why it went on for that long, it makes sense. There was certain things they had to service story-wise, and they did that, I think, even though a couple of them were brushed over. But on the negative side, like I said, Seth MacFarlane's in this movie.
Oh, goodness, he's not a good actor.
No.
And his character was irritating and annoying. And
he was out of place. He was miscast. Like, he's great. We're big... You're a huge Family Guy fan.
Especially of the earlier stuff.
Yeah, and so am I. And I actually really liked Ted, and I actually really liked A Million Ways to Die in the West. But in this movie, because it's not... A Million Ways to Die in the West felt like a giant Family Guy live-action skit, right? So even though he wasn't a great actor in that, he fit that tone. But in this movie, he felt like he was playing in a Family Guy skit that isn't a Family Guy skit. And he just felt too over the top when compared to everyone else in the film. So he did just feel kind of out of place. But look, if that's my really only main negative with this movie's pretty damn good. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's hilarious, we got some great laughs out of it.
Some of the logics are so completely out of place that you should be getting at least a few laughs.
Oh, so many. There's so many good laughs. Like, and just, you know, so many little, just every, like...
And even down to the shortest quips between different characters.
Yeah.
They could actually be very amusing.
There's little tiny, like, lines of dialogue that you wouldn't think would be funny. They're just funny in the way they're delivered. Like, you've seen in the trailer, Daniel Craig, you know, in prison, going, I am incarcerated. Like, that killed me in the trailers, and it killed me in the movie. Even though I was waiting for it and I knew it was coming, it killed me.
I'm not sure if I cannot remember seeing the trailers now, but I swear I saw a few things from it. So maybe I did, but
maybe you did.
I can't remember anymore. But Walking Into a Blind is actually pretty good. It would be a movie I'd recommend to most people.
Would you go again?
I'd go again.
I'd go again too. So let's wrap this up then, I guess. Like, so out of, if we have to score it, because people want us to score movies. I don't like scoring movies only because if I give a movie like an 8 and then I give another movie an 8.
That doesn't really reflect how good a movie is. It just reflects
your enjoyment.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would have enjoyed the movie probably a bit more than Bad Ones, less than The Intern, and oddly enough, it's not a movie I'd be able to watch as regularly as Bad Moms.
We've now seen 2 heist movies this year, Going in Style, and now Logan Lucky.
So, the quadrilogy of Morgan Freeman's films.
Yeah, of doing fun things in retirement, and this one.
The Hillbilly Heist.
And the Hillbilly Heist, or the Redneck Robbery, as it's... So out of 10, if you had to give it a score, what would you give it?
I'd say about an 8.
Or an 8? Yeah. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I'm gonna go just that little bit higher. I had a lot of fun watching this movie.
You're a big spender this time.
Yeah, big spender.
Usually it's the other way around.
I had a lot of fun with this movie. I don't have many critiques. I do feel like Seth MacFarlane was out of place, but...
If they took out Seth, I'd happily say 9.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the scenes with him.
No, you kind of just wanted the scenes with him just to end. Like, I still feel like that character, you needed the character, but he didn't need to be playing that character. I banged on about that enough. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. If you like this, subscribe, and if you don't, leave a comment and tell us why you don't like the video, but maybe you just don't like James. I don't know. Wow. Remember to subscribe, guys. Remember to like and comment and share stuff around, because that helps me, and it also helps you, because if you help me, then I make more content that you guys hopefully will enjoy. Remember, I have my series of Star Wars reviews with my friend Ali. Rogue One is coming up soon. That's going to get really fiery. And I have more reviews and more discussions coming soon. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.